So today's football, folks, let's quickly look at it. But this is from an untrained eye. I've got an opinion on one game because I watched it. I didn't watch the other two. The game I watched was the United game, which I'll come to later. But let's start with the early kick-off, the Spurs and Wolves one. If you've seen the video I did, I think, last night, I did say, let's see now what Spurs are all about and, more importantly, what old Angie's all about. After him getting plaudit after plaudit, and I think 3 Manager of the Month awards, everything's... nice and rosy. Nice and rosy. That's it. I got it right. I couldn't think then. In the old Spurs front garden, it's looking good. But now he's got a few injuries and injuries in key positions. So I said, let's see how he copes. Now, I said, luckily, it is only Wolves on Saturday, and they're not necessarily the strongest team in the world. But I think they may struggle. I did say I don't know what the next 4 or 5 league games are. I said, but it'll be a real test of Spurs. And I likened it to what United have had. United all season, that's Manchester United, my team. I've had horrendous injury problems this year, and I mean horrendous. We're missing 2 of these players really, really badly, and we've got players coming back that I think aren't fully fit, getting injured again and going again. It's been a nightmare, and you've got Ten Hag there under massive, massive pressure, probably favourite for the sack race. He's on the back of every newspaper, he's on the radio non-stop, and also on the TV. The pressure's under is immense, but I think he's half playing with his hands tied behind his back. I said, let's see how we do with Ange. Now, as it turns out, at half-time, I thought, oh, Spurs, I wonder how they're doing. And I looked and they were 1-0 up. And I looked with about 80 minutes gone and they were 1-0 up. No, 70 minutes gone. Don't think I looked after that. In fact, I didn't. I've only looked probably 7:30ish tonight. I looked at 6:30. No, it's not that late now. 6:30 tonight I had a look. And I thought, oh my God, they got beat. And I was shocked. I thought, they must be late goals. And they were both 90 minutes plus. They probably didn't like that. They don't like it up them, do they, the Spurs? They don't like it up them. But, if memory serves, didn't they do the same to Sheffield United only a few weeks ago? They do say what goes around comes around. I hope Ange was level-headed and not complaining about the extra time at the end. You know, he's been all over Arteta complaining, and he says he doesn't complain himself. There's no point. I hope he stuck to that. I've not seen anything. I don't know. But, on the basis of today, Spurs fall at the first hurdle. Let's see, as I said, how they go in the next 3, 4, 5 games. They might play really well today. Didn't see it, so don't know. The Arsenal game. I had a little interest in the Arsenal game, but only a little. I looked at it with 20 minutes gone, 0-0. 35, 40 minutes gone, 0-0. Looked at the stats at half-time, and based on what I could see, Arsenal were the better team. 10 minutes into second half, or maybe not that, saying they'd gone 1-0 up. In fact, no, they'd gone 1-0 up at half-time, didn't they? What am I talking about? I'm talking drivel again! They went 1-0 up just before half-time. Just after half-time, Burnley equalised. And I looked at the stats then, and again, Arsenal pretty much in the ascendancy. There was a time there when I think they had something like 14 shots, Arsenal, and 5 on target. They had much more play, much more dangerous attacks and all of that, so they've got more territory. But I looked at Burnley's stats, they had less corners, less territory, less minutes in play. But I looked at their stats. 6 shots, 5 on target, and I thought to myself, oh my God, you don't often see that. 6 and 5 on target, that's some going in. As I say, Arsenal 14 and only 5 on target. You see it often where a team on 14 or 15, often my team, and 1 or 2 on target. We can't hit a barn door at the moment. Anyway, Arsenal run out winners in the end 3-1, so I'm assuming it was all pretty comfortable, but I didn't watch it. Let's then go to my team, United, where it wasn't pretty comfortable at all. As I say, they can't hit a barn door. Nobody can. And I think there's players there playing with a lack of confidence, especially old Marcus on whichever wing he's on. He doesn't like it at all at the moment. Everything's going Pete Tong. It's not going well at all. 2 or 3 chances today. One absolutely glaring miss, I would suggest, that he should have buried. Another couple of half chances he should have done better with. Rasmus had a couple of chances, but not like monster chances. Garnacho should have scored first half. I think it was first half, or was it second half now? I don't know. Might have been second half, but he should have got a second goal. It was put away, no problem at all. I think Rasmus put him away. 1-on-1 with goalkeeper. Took an extra touch he didn't need to take. Very, very, very poor. Game should have been put to bed there. Luton did the best. They were plucky. They never stopped trying. They gave us a few scares. And at 1-0, you're always thinking, this team can score. And I said to my lad, I just can see him getting back in it. You know, not winning the game, Luton, but drawing it. I can just see it. We've let in lots and lots of goals this year. I can just see it happening. And then when they started taking players off, putting your man Lindelof at fullback again to bring Varane on. I wasn't certain. I thought, oh no. Don't get me wrong, he had a reasonable game. I would say, from what I've seen of the game, I would say Maguire and McTominay probably good performance. They performed well today. And I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I think when Mount come on, he gave us a little bit extra, shown a bit of tenacity, lost the ball once, glaring loss, but ran 15-20 yards to claim it back, and really got stuck in, tackled well, passed the ball well. I think he had a decent cameo today, Mount. I'm surprised I'm saying it because I've not been impressed with them at all, but not many more come out with a lot of credit. Again, Rasmus works his socks off, but he's barely given the ball. They're creating very little for him. Very little comes from the wings for the boy. I feel so sorry for him. I know he had one glare miss when it hit his knee, I know that, but it come at him really, really fast. And I think the lad tried hard, but he's not being helped by his teammates, and they need to give him more chances. Because I think he can score. He's proved it in Europe. I think he can score, no problem at all. He just needs the ball in that box to run onto. Anyway, let's hope, with the confidence of an extra win, we move on a little bit, and maybe, just maybe, we might start creating some chances. But a win's a win, I suppose. 3 more points. You're going the right way up the league as opposed to down it. That's not too bad. But as I say, Spurs, let's see how Spurs do the next few weeks. And on the subject of Spurs, I thought I'll see, as Harry played today, I didn't know. As Harry played, I didn't know. I thought, I always look now for Harry and Jude. Jude hasn't played yet. Harry has. The only 1-4-2. He's had a quiet day today, Harry. He's not done that well today. He's only got 2 more goals today. No hat-tricks today, only 2. How many is that now? About 16 in about 9 games or something. It's unbelievable, isn't it? He's doing well. He's doing really well. Would we have wanted him at United? Well, how many times have I said yes? We would have. But we were hamstrung, weren't we, by FFP? Because we've been run so badly, so crap over the last 10 years or so. Had we not have been, he'd have probably been in our ranks this week now. He'd have been playing today. Would he have scored 2 or 3 goals against Luton? Oh, I would imagine so. I would imagine so. Anyway, I'll leave it there. Your thoughts down below.